Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Cosmic Brew Tarot. I'm Oscar, and this is going to be a general collective reading for December 2023 for your sign. So, whether this is your sun, or your moon, or your rising, or your north node, or it's someone in your life that has a lot of Virgo in their chart, or you have a lot of Virgo in their chart, whatever, you know, this is about your energies. So, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Now, the last time I did a general collective reading was November 2023, and it was my very first set of readings. This is a pretty new channel, and at the time I had said that it would just be for the first half of November, but then I ended up not doing the second half of November because I ended up really enjoying doing new moon readings, which is around the middle of the month. I ended up also enjoying just doing other readings. I did a home and family reading for the holidays. So even though that's also a reading taking place during December, I know that home and family isn't necessarily the only thing that we want to touch base on in our energy field. So if you're interested, absolutely go ahead and check those out. Those were great readings. But I want to go ahead and do, just for the full month of December, a general reading so that I can also do another new moon reading, and so that I can just kind of see. I'm feeling out my flow right now. I'm in a very experimental stage of this channel. We're just starting out. I'm integrating into my life and my schedule while also simultaneously feeling the feedback, and how to best serve my viewers. So it's an exciting time. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be doing a combination of the Spellcasting Oracle deck with the Mermaid Tarot. We're going to figure out what the themes are of this energy, the Virgo energy. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull from the Cosmic Journey Oracle for a final piece of advice. And I have absolutely loved this Oracle deck. If you want if you do your own tarot readings and things, absolutely go ahead and check that out. It's been a lovely, lovely deck. There's an energy that I'm picking up on. It feels like you're being forced to stop, and it's a breathless stop, and you have to kind of remind yourself to breathe, to exhale, and to do something. Whatever it needs to be, just do something, even if it's a small thing. I'm picking up that energy very, very strongly in this reading. It still seems very calm, but there's a breathlessness to it. It's just like, oh, hold on a second. It's like you're catching yourself, kind of tensing up and freezing. And then you have to just kind of like, okay. Being guided to draw this card as a general energy for the spread, and I have Temperance, so that's a big deal. That's a major arcana card, the card of balance, of the middle path, of taking one energy and another energy, of alchemizing, of just making things feel more in a flow, in balance, nourishing, patience, peace. Yeah. This energy feels like it isn't balanced yet. You're not in a balanced state, but you're in a place of just feeling this flow and noticing even those little changes where all of a sudden you just like held your breath and you had to be like, wait, And it feels like your energy working right now. This is very, very interesting energy. What does the universe want to talk to you about, Virgo? Finding. Yeah, we're like... Okay. Good luck. Such an interesting energy in home. Yeah. This is very like... It's an energy of what I would call discovery, right? But it's discovery without actual physical movement. It's like a discovery of the soul. I don't know quite how else to say that other than just, I guess, maybe being more aligned and in tune with your own personal grounding. It, like I've said already, you feel like you're not standing on 2 feet, like you're off balance. You're not on this, like you have more weight on one foot than another. I'm getting this uneasy, unsettled feeling, but at the core of it all, there is a center that you're trying to... There's a foundation, I think, that you're finding. I think, like, you have to find a foundation. That's so interesting that I'm saying that, because that off-kilter energy, I'm wondering if that does come from a shift in your foundation where things are not as steady. Like, I'm getting, you know, like sinkhole energy almost, like something is starting to collapse and you're just like, oh, hold on a second, and you're trying to fix it. This feels like you can't really band-aid the solution anymore, but you only have band-aids at the moment, and when you keep band-aiding a solution that you know is not, that needs more than that, but you're unable to give it more, you're just kind of waiting for that shoe to drop. And it hasn't yet. You've been lucky in this regard so far. So nothing has happened yet to really, really break the foundation. And maybe you're wondering, like, have I done enough? Have the band-aids I've placed been enough? Am I able to, like, breathe? Have I done enough? And I think when you continue to feel so off kilter, it's not enough. You know it's not enough. But you really wish it would be, because nothing's happened. Nothing has happened. But there's just this anxiety. Maybe. Anxiety? That you're keeping in check. So it's not really full-blown anxiety, but it's still just like... something's got to give somewhere. And I think you're finding that place. Let's get some cards. So we're going to do 3 cards for each of these. So for finding, we've got the 3 of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles. Three of Swords, the card of heartbreak. 5 of Pentacles, the card of being left out in the cold. 9 of Pentacles, the card of independence. Remember when I said your foundation has been rocked in some way? I really see it now. You just want to stand on your own 2 feet again. And I think you're redefining what that means for you. You've dealt with some very disappointing situations. It feels like not only have you been cast out, you might have also done the casting out yourself. You might have even refused help due to the hardships that you've endured. It can happen where we refuse to accept help because we want to learn to stand on our own 2 feet. We want to be able to say, I did that. I did that without help. But if you have someone offering you help and you're just here with your head in your hands, here's that same imagery right here. When you have your head in your hands, right, and you're just like shielding yourself from anyone who's approaching you to show you a way forward and extend an olive branch, a helping hand, and you're just refusing to accept it because you want to do this yourself. You might be finding a much harder time getting your bearings when maybe accepting help would be a step in finding that peace and your independence. I think it's okay to accept help momentarily for a time being, whatever it is, and give credit when credit is where credit is due for when you finally do feel comfortable continuing on your own. I don't think that you should be concerned right now about owing anyone anything. You should just be more concerned, I think, about finding where the love and the support in your life is coming from, and leaning into it a little bit more than you're used to. You don't have to do this alone, right? Whatever you're feeling, I'm sure it's an instinctual feeling. It is a valid one to pay attention to, and I think that you should be paying attention to it. But don't let that isolate you from people that aren't trying to hurt you. Let's get some cards for good luck. Knight of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And that's going to be in your center of your reading. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And this card's like sliding out from my deck, so let's just take that as well. Queen of Wands in reverse. Very interesting that we've gone from the Five of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We also have, in your good luck row, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which signifies bad luck. Here's the message I'm picking up here. When you're looking at life from a lens of hopelessness. Let's just put it there. Dry. There's no beauty. There's no sense of wonder. There's no sense of romance. There's no sense of, everything is just so dour, right? And you have to hold on for dear life to what you currently have, to a point where you are selfish, stingy. Again, this Knight of Pentacles energy is telling me you're trying so hard to just be sovereign, energetically sovereign, financially sovereign, and yet it doesn't really work out for you doing that, right? Things just don't get better. They stay stuck. You just keep feeling this bad luck coming your way. Like things are just not ever really seeming to go your way. And that's making you into even more of a cold, sour person. And that doesn't attract good luck. It repels good luck. Maybe that's part of what you're feeling. Maybe that's part of that instinctual breathlessness. It's like, it's knowing that like you're not doing it right. Something you're just not doing right. I feel like you're trying to give in your temperance act. Okay, so let's go back to this card, temperance. In your temperance act, what I'm seeing you giving here is more time and space. Like you have time and space in one cup, right? Where it's just like being patient, waiting, distance, etc., right? And then in this other cup, you have I don't even know what you have in this cup. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing, I guess, fortune is the best thing I can say in this cup. Is basically, when am I going to get my dues, right? When are things going to flourish for me? Okay, so let's call this your abundance, right? So you're trying to have abundant, attractive energy, but then you have time and space. And the more that you keep throwing time and space into your abundance cup, it actually dissipates your abundance. Because I don't think that it starts spreading the abundance out even more. It's creating time and space. It's elongating time and space to abundance. So it almost feels like you have to go the other route. You have to start look at all of this wonderful abundant energy that I actually have. Let me throw that into my time and space cup. So then in the time and space cup, it's actually shrinking your abundance. Or sorry, shrinking the time and space between abundant energy. So it basically what I'm trying to say is like, when you believe in your abundance and your luck, right? When you can find that when you can find this energy, because like if I was to take this Knight of Cups and this Four of Pentacles and put them upright, you're looking at someone that has a much more romantic view of the world and that accepts like, this is what I have to offer right now, and then but I have so much love and appreciation and gratitude and vision for something greater. And then this energy is also beautiful if I was to put it upright. Wheel of Fortune would again be enforcing your good luck. Queen of Wands, courage and determination and joy and a real stronger, more authentic sense of self, which the Knight of Pentacles would be speaking to, right? But right now it's because again, it's if your energy is dour, you're not attracting. If you keep adding time and space into your energies, where you're just kind of waiting things out, you're band-aiding, you are in a state of just total passivity, frankly. You're not, nothing's flowing, nothing's generating. And I think that if you're getting that instinctual, like, hold on, I'm not breathing, I think it's because you know that something inside of you is out of whack. The way that you're looking at things is not, it's not giving back to you, and you know it. And so you keep band-aiding your energy by allowing yourself to just sit back and not focus on it too much. But I don't think that that's actually the helpful way. I think what you need to do is you need to find the romance and beauty in your life instead. Let's look at home. If your home is a place that you can rest and recharge and relax in, and it's like, and you have it nice and pretty, and you're like, you know what, I feel good in this space, really bask in your space and be like, how do I bring more love and vitality and energy into this space? to make myself feel better? Do I start cooking more nutritious meals for myself? Do I buy a set of candles? Do I invite people over for board game night? For drinks, whatever. Like, I think, if you have a really nice space, that's a nice space to host people in. I feel like you're going to be able to see a little bit more of what it is that you have to offer. And I think allowing new energies in to flow is going to benefit you a little bit more than I think where you're currently at of trying. Again, you're blocking things out. You're not seeing the opportunities that are being presented to you. Let's draw some cards for home. And we've got Two of Swords in reverse, indecisions, stalemates, Justice in reverse, and Two of Cups in reverse. This one just flipped out while I was shuffling. On the other hand of what I was saying, if your home has someone in it that is making you unhappy, feeling out of sorts, imbalanced, then it's not a home, is it? Is your house a home? I'm going to start with this question. Is your house a home? We talk a lot about in tarot, right, about self-care and about filling up your own cup first, right, in order to fill up cups later for other people. And say that you lived alone. Is the energy that you would create in your home better than the energy that is being co-created with whoever you currently live with? If that's the case, it's maybe a time to consider moving out or doing something different. Remodeling your home if you have to, or drawing some energetic boundaries in your home, being like, you know what, let's do separate rooms, or I need an office space, or I need space. Time and space. See, what were we talking about? Time and space. So if you, okay. So if that's the case, so when I was talking about time and space, adding more time and space into your abundance cup is actually distancing your abundance, right? So we're saying that it's creating more of a void. So it's not bringing you closer to anyone that's living in your home. It's not making your house a home. But if you need that space in order to feel more sovereign, and it's going to cause problems, you might be feeling very out of... this is indecision. It's a stalemate. It's out of balance. It's not harmonious. It's causing clashes. 7 cards in a row in reverse. It's disappointing. You need your home to feel more like home. And it's not feeling like home right now because of whatever it is, whatever responsibilities you've taken on, whatever you're currently looking after. I'm not sure what's happening in your life. Obviously, again, this is a general collective reading, so take this as it resonates for you. If your home feels empty, if it's not relaxing, there needs to be a change that's made. And you don't know what that change is because instead you're looking at things from a very, very like glass half empty kind of perspective. And I feel like what you're finding, see, now I go back to this top row of finding. 3 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. It's like you just feel heartbroken about the situation. Like, you know, you wanted something that was going to work out for the best. And instead, you keep wanting so bad. This is almost feels like you want to run. You want to break away from this, but you can't. Or you won't. Is that you can't or you won't? It's not doing you any favors. Your behavior in this is not doing you any favors, but it's not like the situation is not feeding your behavior in any other positive way. It's like, what else am I supposed to do, Oscar? Is what I can hear you saying to me. What else am I supposed to do? I can't just up and leave, or I don't want to up and leave, but I'm having a hard time advocating for my, like, say that you live with a total slob, right? Or you're living with a destructive animal. It's like, well, then I don't want to make my house more beautiful because, you know, I just don't feel like my spaces, the things that I do are going to be respected. I'd much rather just run. I'm sorry. This is energy that's very difficult to balance. I understand. So let's do some nightcaps here. So for finding, we have happiness. Yeah. There's a butterfly here and a butterfly here. And look how sunny and happy and bright these cards are. I really do feel like this isn't just about keeping your footing. I feel like this is about finding new footing. It's about finding brighter, happier footing than what you're currently experiencing. Or what you're at risk of experiencing. Your happiness is at stake. I can't put it any differently. Your happiness is at stake, which affects your abundance. So your abundance is at stake. For good luck. Your well-being. And look at all these more butterflies just flying up. Would you consider yourself being in a state of well-being right now? For home, psychic abilities. You know. You know yourself very well. If you need to be in a constant state of this, of finding the middle path, right? Of balancing my needs versus someone else's needs, and it just keeps making you feel more and more out of sorts in your own living space or in your own soul, mind, heart. You know that's no good for you. This isn't a great, how do I put this? This energy is not easy. And I'm sorry that, right now, the way that I'm looking at this and that I've been reading this has been very like, here's some harsh truths for you. It is absolutely time for a change, and we're talking a big change. Get some final advice here from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. I am galactic starseed blooming. Let's read. The veil has been lifted to allow you to re-remember your galactic mission here. I am galactic starseed blooming. Our lives are born in the seeds we've planted. I am galactic starseed blooming. Seeds are designed to be abundant and adaptive. I am galactic starseed blooming. Okay, so let me read that again. Seeds are designed to be abundant and adaptive. The right seeds always bloom when we provide the nourishment, sunlight, and water. I am galactic starseed blooming. A journaling prompt for you or a question to meditate on. What seeds have I planted that are ready to bloom? And an action to help you manifest. Allow yourself 3 nourishing actions today to allow your starseed to bloom. Should these be added to your schedule to do more regularly? All right, Virgo. Difficult message. But I hope it gives you something to think about. I hope it gives you a light to guide yourself by. You matter. You matter too in all of this. And it's time to make sure that you are coming from a stronger, happier, more honest place that actually does make you feel like you have a strong foundation. You know you're at your best when you have a strong foundation. And this is going to take a little bit of soul searching. It's going to take a little bit of hard action. And it is going to take a little bit of faith in the people that love and support you and want what's best for you. Until the next one, take care, and thank you for being a part of this wondrous cosmic brew.